Hi, it's David Murphy, Dr. Dave Murphy, Coach Murphy here, and comfort of my new kind of home office, trying to share out what to do in this unschooling world that we've found ourselves thrown into, where kids are no longer have to change how they define learning. It's not in a brick and mortar building anymore. And that's super weird because that's where it's always been. I have to recreate what learning is. And that may take time. I have to transition from that old mindset into a new, fresh, intrinsic mindset where the thinking and regulation around who I am and what I want to be and what are my strengths and weakness comes from the inside, as opposed from being pushed at us from the outside and within a classroom. And this is super exciting. It's an awesome opportunity. And I think we need to keep talking about what that looks like, some positives and negatives and pros and cons to help our children make this transition between a school brick and mortar mindset where content is thrown at me to a home environment where maybe if led in the right way and cultivated in the right way, I start to push my own initiative around what I want to learn. And this takes time, contemplation, thinking, the metacognitive skills that sometimes get stunted in the over-scheduled world that our kids have been so accustomed to. So what do we do? Well, let's just be creative. Let's have fun with this, right? So you've already seen one of my videos around games and board games that promote executive function skills, family connection, and social emotional connection around just passive, very thoughtful interactions with people, right? So a couple of stories, some say. So I got some to share out with you. One is, oh, that's loud. Connect Four. It's a classic. If there's just you and your child, totally worth bringing this up. Again, I'm a huge fan of competition. I'm a huge fan of creating a board game that can kind of sustain itself over a few days. So create like a March Madness flowchart, and you see what you can do over time with a game like this. A lot of fun. Again, my 5-year-old plays, my 10-year-old, she loves this kind of stuff. And again, you make it a family-focused initiative where you remove screens for the week, even for parents. Turn off the TV, turn off the news, connect with your kids, and have after dinner game night. Okay, that's one example. Wow, that's loud. Okay, another one. This one's new, well, relatively new. Ever heard of it? It's called Quirkle. Awesome game. Very academic in nature in terms of creating patterns, sequencing. It's great for my 5-year-old because it works on colors, shapes, sequencing patterns. But also it's, again, competitive. You have to add up your scores. You have to keep track. You got to get a total at the end of it to see who wins. And again, from a competitive standpoint, you can create a round robin for this or just have this be one of the tools in your toolbox when you start to figure out what to do with the downtime, right? When your hour of shows is over. And this, in my family, you get 1 hour. And you have to figure that time into your day. So whether it's 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, and then that's it. And then it just creates a nice balance between when can I get my dopamine fix, and then when can I also do everything else. So let's talk about something that's also awesome: baking. Now, come on, from my world of executive function skill development, you have the picture of what it looks like, right? The done, and then you also have the list, the instructions, the recipes, and to get into the kitchen, talk about learning. Go make mistakes, screw it up. Who cares? You get in there and you just have fun with the exploration of creating something, and then enjoying the fruits of your labor. Awesome stuff. So you got brownies. And of course, it's morning time, so guess what you get to have in the morning? Pancakes. Now I have chickens, so I send my kids out to the chicken coop, get the eggs for the morning, and take that a step further and put it into your pancakes for the day or for the morning. Awesome stuff. I'll share out some other videos, hopefully some other board games that I have in mind, and tell me your favorites. Tell me what's working in your family, and let's keep this conversation going. I hope this helps. All the best.